Silas Maths.
The best place to learn mathematics.
Hi friend, welcome back to class. I believe you had a wonderful experience from our previous class. Okay, today we are fixed with this exponential equation which says we should find the value of x given that this is equal to this. So what are we going to do? Remember that this is an initial equation, okay? For us to solve it, we need to make sure that we consider two things. One, remember the two conditions, that the base could be the same. When the base are the same, we equate their powers, or when the powers are the same, we equate the base. And also we can also have a situation whereby we can have something different from that. Just let's solve the problem. So we have 2 to the power of x equal to x to the power of 32. Now the first thing we do is to collect like terms. Collecting like terms simply means that everything that has to do with x should go to one side of the equation, and this one that doesn't have to do with x the other side of the equation. So watch as we do it. So we're going to multiply. The first step to do that is to multiply both sides, or both powers. Multiply both powers by 1 over x, so that I'll push this x over to this place. So I'll now have 2 to the power of x times 1 over x equal to x to the power of 32 times 1 over x. So with that, now this x will cancel out this x. Then I have 2 to the power of 1 equal to x to the power of 32 over x. Okay, and you recall that when I have a to the power of x over y, it's something as a to the power of 1 over y, or to the power of x. That's the power law. Yeah, so this power will multiply this power to give us back this. So I'm going to apply that here. Applying that here, I'm going to have that 2 becomes equal to x to the power of 1 over x, okay, all to the power of 32. Okay, now to take away this 32 from here, I'll have to multiply both sides again by 1 over 32. So multiply both powers by 1 over 32. So I will now have 2 raised to the power of remember it was 1 that was here, the power here was 1, times 1 over 32. Okay, yes, equal to x raised to the power 1 over x, close bracket, 32 times 1 over 32. Of course, this will cancel out, so I'll have 2 raised to the power 1 over 32. Okay, 1 over 32 equal to x to the power of 1 over x. Yes, we've collected like terms now. Now we will observe that I have x here and I have 1 over x. So I will express this side in such a way that I'm going to have any number I have as the base will also be number I'm going to have here, 1 over the same number like I have here. So I will now focus on this side of the equation. So we're going to do this. What are we going to do? We'll keep on multiplying this. We'll say that this becomes 2 raised to the power of 1 over 32 times 2 over 2. You know, we've not changed the equation or the problem. The problem remains the same because we are just multiplying by 1. We're multiplying the numerator and the denominator by the same number. Simply means we're multiplying by 1. So we're not changing the problem. So that will now be, this will now be 2 to the power of 2 over 64. Okay, still the same thing as 2 to the power of 2, or to the power of what, 1 over 64. Okay, and 2 to the power of 2 is going to give us what? It's going to give us 4. So I have 4 raised to the power of 1 over 64. Okay, I've not yet arrived at what I wanted. Not yet. Okay, not yet. Equal to x raised to the power 1 over x, equal to x raised to the power 1 over x. So we'll still go ahead and multiply again. Multiply the numerator and the denominator by 2. So I'm going to have x. I'm going to have 4. Okay, pardon, 4 is to the power of 1 over 64 times 2 over 2. And that is going to give us 4 raised to the power of 2. Or, okay, let's take it one after the other. That's going to give us a 2 over 2 times this is going to give us 128. Okay, and then we'll take the power again, applying the product power law again here. We're going to have 4 to the power of what, 2, or to the power of 1 over 128. Yes, and that is going to give us 4 to the power of 2 is 16. So this becomes 16. So this becomes 16, all raised to the power of 1 over 128 equal to what? X raised to the power 1 over x. Now we've not still gotten the same thing. Remember, their base and these are not still yet the same. So we'll go ahead and multiply again. So we have 16 to the power of 1 over 128 times 2 over 2 equal to this. So multiply, we have 16 to the power of 2 over 256. So let's take the power inside again. So this becomes 16 raised to the power of 2, close bracket, 1 over 256. Now 16 times 16 is going to give us 256. So we have 256 all raised to the power of 1 over 256. So remember that all this is equal to what? X to the power of 1 over x. Now at this point, you observe that the base and the denominator of this is now the same, and also the base and the denominator of this is the same. So at this point, we can equate by saying that, so therefore we can say that x is equal to 256. That's by comparison. By comparing the two of them, we can say that x is equal to this. So this is the value of x. You can actually test or try it. Try substituting this for here for x. Try raising x to the power of this and raising this number up to the power of 32 and see what you can get. It will give you, of course, the same thing. Okay, so let's consider one more example. So let's take a look at this one here. Example 2. Solve for x in this. So let's say we have a to the power of x, and then let's not use a, let's use 2 to the power of x plus 2 to the power of x. Okay, plus 2 to the power of x plus another 2 to the power of x equal to, let's say 8 to the power of x. So we want to solve for x in this place. So what are we going to do? Simple. We do something very, very easy. Remember that all these are like terms. So how many are they? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4. So basically, if I add the 4 of them together, I'm going to have 4 in bracket of what? 2 raised to the power of x. Yes, 4 of that. That is what we're going to have, equal to what? 8 raised to the power of what? X. And at this point, remember, what we have in mind is to make sure that their base are the same. So we equate their powers. So I'm going to apply something here. 4 is something as 4 to the power of 2. All right, and they are multiplying. I hope you know 2 to the power of x equal to this man here is something as 2 to the power of 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 8. That's 2 to the power of 3 open bracket x. Okay, yes, this and this and the same thing. So applying product law, recall. So you recall that when we have a to the power of x times a to the power of y, we add their what power. So we are going to have x plus what y. So I'm going to apply that here. So this becomes 2 to the power of what? 2 plus x equal to 2 to the power of what? 3x. Yes. So at this point, what do? We have to equate their powers. So equate their powers. So give me a moment. Let me clean up this place. All right. So equating their powers over there, I'm going to have that becomes 2. Okay. Pick one base and equate their powers. So no need of writing or that. So equate their powers. So we'll pick one of okay, cancel their base. We don't pick any one because they are not multiplying. So we have 2 plus x equal to what? 3x. So at this point I collect like terms. Collecting like terms, I can reverse this thing by saying that this is something as a 3x equal to 2 plus x. So I now have 3x crossover minus x equal to what? 2. So this minus this is going to give me minus this is going to give us 2x equal to 2. So divide both sides by the coefficient of x. This cancel out. So x equal to what? 1. So that is the answer to this problem. So take your time, go through the problems and the steps. If you have any question, drop it at the comment section. Okay. So I will give you this one to try. Try this one out. Try. I have 3 raised to power x plus 3 raised to power x plus 3 raised to power x equal to 9 raised to power x. Yes, when you get this, drop your answer at the comment section. So we're going to call it a pause here. In our next class, we'll continue. Thanks for joining. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Bye for now. See you in our next class.